few days? No questions. Wow.
Actually, he has questions, but he consider it this guy. He,
No questions? Any questions about the words of yesterday or last week or the week before? Well, we'll start with just a few words that I see in the newspaper that make the headlines of the newspaper, the big print, and to see if we have the definition and the meaning of the words. This is the Bangkok Post of yesterday, or the day before. Cash for government jobs alleged. Alleged. What is alleged? Alleged. Alleged is the term, allegation is the noun, the verb is alleged. It is alleged that that man robbed the bank. Alleged. Some people think that he is the one. They have reported it to the police, and the police are looking into the matter. It is alleged. They think that he may be the one. And the police also think that he may be the one. It's alleged. It has to be proven. It is alleged that he robbed the bank. Then they get a warrant for his arrest from the court based on information that they have that it might be him that robbed the bank. It is alleged. It has to be proven in court. You can't just say, oh, we think he did it, he's under arrest, put him in jail for the next 10 years. No. You have to prove in court that yes, he is the one that robbed the bank. Alleged.
Suspect?
Right. Suspected,
Yeah.
possibly the guy, but it has to be proven in court. So, cash for government jobs alleged. It is alleged that people are getting paid to take certain government jobs. A bonus payment of some sort, alleged, to get a government job paid. It hasn't been proven yet, but they're going to investigate the allegations, the belief that this is possibly what happened. It is alleged. It has to be proven in court before anybody can go to jail. You can be arrested based on suspicion if a warrant for your arrest has been issued by the court. The police will go out and arrest you, and then you will be tried for robbing the bank in the court. It began with allegations. They believe that he is the one. Has to be proven. He is alleged to have robbed the bank. It is thought that he is the one, based on information and evidence. Has to be proven in court. Alleged, allegation. Countdown to bridges demolition. The Chua Phung Road Bridge is about to be demolished, starting yesterday. What is demolished? Countdown to bridges demolition. What is demolition? Demolition. Is anybody familiar with this bridge? Chua Pong Road? Chua Pong Road? Does that sound right?
Show the picture, show the photo.
That road? I think it's very well known.
สะพานเชื้อเพลิงอะ
ของที่ติดแอร์
ที่ติดตรงนั้นอะที่ยกสูงแล้วข้ามไปในตลาดนะ
แล้วแบบ
ก็เนี่ยมันลงกันแต่อย่างนี้
It is being demolished.
ของเตย
It is being destroyed. To demolish,
ยังไม่ได้สอนถึง
destroy,
ถูกทำลายอ่ะ
to destroy. The demolition is to destroy. They're going to take the bridge down completely and build a new bridge. So, countdown to bridges demolition. It will be demolished in 3 days. Countdown, 3, 2, 1, the demolition starts. Demolition, to destroy, destroy. It will be demolished. Destroyed, demolished. They demolished the bridge. Why did they do that? They're going to build a new one.
แค่นี้ลื้อมันดีโมเลชั่นลื้อทิ้ง
Demolish. Institute says that all that glistens isn't gold. All that glistens isn't gold. Institute says all that glistens isn't gold. The gem and jewelry industry of Thailand has issued a warning against so-called fake gold. Fake gold. All that glistens isn't gold. To glisten. What is glisten? To glisten. To sparkle, to shine. No, to sparkle or to shine. Glisten. If you spilled water on a table or a floor and the sunlight went onto the water, it would sparkle in some places. Glisten, glisten, glisten. And the famous expression is, all that glistens isn't gold. And that's what they're saying here, that people are selling things they say are gold, and it isn't gold. It's fake gold. Glisten, to sparkle. Glisten in the sunlight.
Christian, this means a fake gold.
No, glisten means to sparkle.
Sparkle,
Yeah,
something
flash
sparkle.
like lights, flashing little pieces of light.
Oh, no matter.
They're telling you that because it glistens doesn't mean it's gold. Even fake gold can glisten,
แสงแรง
but it could be fake. And in this case, they're saying people are selling fake gold. Now, there's this murder case, or that's allegedly murdered. The woman who was found dead in the condominium. Smartwatch may hold clue to model's death. That's a case that's happened here in Bangkok in the last couple days. She was found on the sofa in the condominium lobby, dead. And there's the camera, of course, everything today is on camera. And there's the camera of the boyfriend carrying the body. Wrong. 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 Doesn't look good. So now they're saying her smartwatch may hold clue to model's death. What is a clue? A clue to model's death. Smartwatch may hold clue to model's death. A clue. If there is a murder in the room, or a dead body, let's say, we don't know if it's murdered or not, there's a dead body, what happened? You have to, the police will come in and look around for pieces of anything that may tell them what happened. A clue. A clue. They're saying here, the smartwatch, she was photographed standing in a picture with this smartwatch on. And they're saying, ooh, and the mother got the smartwatch and gave it to the police on hoping that there's something in the evidence that the watch collected, her heartbeat, her pace, or something like that, to indicate maybe when she died. Was she dead when the boyfriend put her on the sofa? Or did she die earlier? Or what did she die from? So they're looking for different pieces of information that will tell them what happened. What they are called is clues. Clue, a clue. They have a clue, that there's a robbery of the bank. Maybe when the robber was leaving the bank, somebody noticed that something fell out of his pocket. And the police come and find it. And it's a driver's license or something like that. Whoa, not very helpful to the robber. The police now maybe know who did it. Was it his driver's license or was it someone else's that he stole? They'll have to check it out, but it is a clue. Some pieces of information that would let you think what might have happened and who may have done it. Clues. There's a famous, the common expression, somebody will say to you, I'm leaving for Karachi, Pakistan. Could you tell me, give me the name of a hotel I could stay at in Karachi? I said, whoa, no. Wow, Karachi, I have no clue. I know nothing about it. I have no clue about Karachi. No idea at all about Karachi. The police are investigating the scene of the robbery and looking for clues. There may be fingerprints on the counter of the bank where the robber held his hand down while he was robbing, or something like that. Or he may have written something and handed it to the teller and left it behind. Aha, the note, give me all the money. A clue, possible clue. Demolition, destroy, clue, a piece of information that may help in resolving the matter. What happened? The model's death. Navy mulls postponing frigate plan. Mulls postponing frigate plan. The Thai Navy mulls postponing frigate plan. What is a frigate?
Let me see. No, it's too small. You
Frigate.
can see that.
A frigate.
นี่นี่นี่นี่
อันนี้เหรอ
นี่
ว่าเนี่ย
อันนี้เหรอ
นี่
Navy Mall อะไรนะ Exporting Frigate
ยากเลยนะเอาไป
ยาก
เนี่ย
นะมันจับยาก
เรียกว่าอะไรมูสองอะไรเป็นเที่ยเนี่ยยกมือผสมกัน
Navy mulls frigate plan. The Navy, the Thai Navy has a plan, obviously. The Navy has a plan to do something, And in this case, it's to buy a frigate. A frigate is a ship. A ship. It's not a battleship, but it's a smaller ship than a battleship, and it's a very fast ship. Fast ship that protects other big ships. So the Navy, the Thai Navy, has a plan to buy a ship. But the Navy mulls the plan to buy the ship. What does mulls mean? To mull. To think about something to think very hard about something for a very long time. Will you buy this ship? I'm not sure. Let me mull it over. In other words, let me think about it for a long time. He's mulling it now. He's trying to make a decision. Should we buy the ship? Should we not buy the ship? This to that, to this to that. All the different reasons. Mull, to think about for a long time. I will mull it over. Will you go to San Francisco for this job? Let me mull it over. Think about it for a while.
Let me mull it over.
Let me mull it over. Let me think about it for a long time. So that's what the Navy's doing right now about the frigate plan. They're thinking about it. There's one more here. Prisoners sculpt Buddha to find new path. Prisoners sculpt Buddha to find new path. Prisoners sculpt Buddha to find new path. Prisoners in jail in Thailand, they're doing something to find a new way in life. They're in jail, not good. So they got to find a better way to live. So they are sculpt. What does it mean to sculpt Buddha? Sculpt. Sculpt. What if I said sculpture?
ปฏิบัติกรรมปั้น
Sculpture. Or sculpture. Or to sculpt. Let's say take a big rock and carve out, cut Buddha from the rock. So you have a big rock, a stone, or wood even, and you carve away until you carve down the statue or something like that. Sculpture. You'll go to the museum, art museum, and you will see famous sculptures from different artists. Sculpture. So what they're saying here is they're teaching the prisoners to be sculptors, sculptor, a person who sculpts, sculpture, so that they can find new ways to live their life. And they're doing it by starting to reform the character of inmates, some of whom have produced outstanding religious works, outstanding religious sculptures of Buddha or other religious artifacts. Buddha statues provided them with a sense of a new life. So that's what they're trying to do. But to sculpt, or sculpture, is to carve out.
After skull, it would be a statue.
Sculpt a statue
After
or...
skull.
Yeah. There's very famous things in different museums around the world where artists have sculpted famous scenes or pictures of famous people.
Well, Venus sculpture. Venus in
Venus de Milo.
Venus
The sculpture of Venus de
That's
Milo.
sculpture.
The sculpture, yeah.
Sculpture.
From stone, and you carve out the figure of the famous person or the scene that you're trying to depict.
So after that, called statue.
Statue, yeah. The statue of Venus de Milo.
Statue of Venus.
Very famous. There's many in Europe and many famous museums. Okay, one more to try. In Thailand, R&D spending growing in leaps and bounds. Thailand's R&D spending growing in leaps and bounds. What does, can you see it? R&D spending. R&D stands for research and research and
One state has
the development. R&D, it's a short expression for the term research and development. What do you work, are you working in that company? Yes, I am. What field do you work in? Oh, I'm in research and development. We research and develop new products. We kind of think, what can we do with our company here? We're making clocks, let's say. We're making clocks, we've been making clocks for 50 years and selling clocks everywhere. Can we come up with a new idea for a clock? Some different way, some other way to sell clocks. Research, let's do some research, look back, see what we can find, and let's then develop, make a new clock that we can sell to people. Research and development, R&D. R&D. Where do you work? You work at the company? Yes, I do. Oh, I'm an R&D. You're what? R&D? What? Oh, sorry, research and development. Okay. In growing in leaps and bounds. That's an expression. Leaps and bounds. Spending is growing in leaps and bounds. That means that the spending by the for research and development is going bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Leaping, 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 bounding, bounding, bounding. Leaps and bounds. He's improving in leaps and bounds. He's not improving a little bit. He's really improving in leaps and bounds. So that's an expression that you see there. So you have the Navy's thinking about the frigate. The R&D research and development is going forward in leaps and bounds. The prisoners are sculpting Buddha, carving Buddha as a way to try to change their life and become better people. Any questions about these words? The meaning, R&D, you hear that a lot. Frigate, ship, mull, let me mull it over. So I'll think about it for a few days, and then I'll decide whether I want to go or not. Okay. Now, again, I encourage you to just look at the headlines. Within 10 or 15 minutes, you can pick up 5 or 10 new words that, you know, they're using in the newspapers, like, hey, what's the problem? Nobody's saying, well, will they understand what I mean when it's a clue? Yeah. You can pick up these words, and they're words that are commonly used. They're in the headlines of the newspaper. And with a dictionary, in 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 minutes, you can pick up 15 or 20 words that you might not otherwise run across in conversations. But they're words that are used. R&D, hear that a lot. But there's many, many things in here. I could do this all day. But it's just, you know, I just want you to have that idea that there are ways out there that you can pick up vocabulary on your own, not by going out to the airport and trying to find people to speak English or something like that. You can do this on your own. And if you have any questions, bring it in the next day. We'll talk about it. Research and development. Navy Mulls Frigate Plan. Sculpture. That's a beautiful sculpture. Okay, we'll pick up from where we were yesterday. And I wanted to, oh, is it alive? Oh, I thought maybe it was alive. Oh, everybody's
Sorry.
going on. Okay, everything okay? All right?
If I ask what is your job, he told me I'm working about R&D, correct?
I am working.
I'm working about R&D.
Yeah, what is your position with the company? What is your position with the company? Oh, I'm the director of R&D, research and development. R&D. He's an R&D. Oh, really? Okay.
If you say that the R&D department or section of world is the biggest of the world R&D, it means the organization. It's not organization. It's a part of organization. What is R&D? What?
Well, R&D, research and development, is part of the organization. Now, what do you?
And what we call it?
A department. That could be the Department of Research and Development. You know,
Department?
yeah,
The
department.
big one they call department.
Yeah, department. I'm in the R&D department. There's different departments in the company, one of which is R&D, research and development. R&D. He's the
I
director.
am R&D. If I work for R&D, I call myself that I am R&D.
No, you are not R&D. I work in the R&D department. I work in the research and development department, or section, or office, depending on the size of the company. If it's a department, it could be a big, big thing. If it's an office, it could be one room like this, and this is R&D. research and development. But you are not R&D yourself, you work in the R&D section or department.
Section.
R&D, I never heard that. And music, R&B. You know?
Oh, R&B,
Yeah.
yeah,
All
rhythm,
music.
not
rhythm and blues.
Only the blues, yeah.